Well, I first met Laura about 35 years ago when she and a couple of other feminist libertarians decided to crash into an all-male club called Downtown Toastmasters. And Laura, being Laura, within a couple of months charmed us all with stories about her cowboy father, and eventually she became the president of the club. At that time, she was actually the assistant manager at the city of Santa Cruz. And she became known, I think, as the disaster queen down there because she was the person who was involved in the 1982 flood. She was the person who was involved in the 1989 earthquake. At one point, she claimed she had FEMA's phone number on her speed dial.
I decided to go into public service when I was a junior in high school. I was selected to shadow our congressman for a week in Washington, D.C. And being a ranch kid that had never experienced anything like that, I was completely inspired and at that point committed myself that I was going to have a career in public service.
She called me one day when she decided to apply for the job as the general manager at Soquel Creek and said, "Bob, I want to pick your brain." And as slim pickings as it was, she got enough information that apparently she got the job. You got to realize Soquel Creek in those days was a very, very mild operation. Nobody paid too much attention to them. Most meetings there was nobody there. That changed when Laura came. She wanted to put a well in Soquel. The neighbors didn't want the well, and she gave me a lot of legal business. That case went all the way to the Supreme Court. We ended up changing some of the legislative statutes that deal with the treatment of water. About 15 years ago, she got hung up on the idea that we needed an alternate source of water. Hung up, not really hung up, we needed an alternate source of water. And she spent most of her time on that until she had to retire last year because of her medical condition. And after she did that, she still came back and is still working on an alternate source of water, fighting through her medical condition and still working as a consultant for the district. So I think it's a wonderful thing that they nominated Laura Brown for Woman of the Year because she's certainly deserving of it and she's a great friend and I think it's a wonderful thing.
20 months ago, I was diagnosed with incurable cancer. That news has actually been a tremendous blessing and has made possible so many incredibly positive experiences. First of all, I have to thank God for the gift of life and the fact that He hasn't called me home yet. I also want to acknowledge the staff and doctors at Palo Alto Medical Foundation. Most of all, I want to thank my best friend, my soulmate, my husband, Jess. When we left the doctor's office after my diagnosis, Jess declared that we would live every day together with three things. One, every day would be memorable. Two, every day we would share something positive. And three, every day we would laugh. And for the last 600 days, he has kept that promise. It is because of Jess that I have experienced this incredible life. And with him alone, my life is complete.
My name is Delma Chibeza, and this is my brother, Trevor. We first met Jess and Laura in 1998 when Jess was doing volunteer work in rural Zimbabwe in our village.
Jess and Laura offered to sponsor Thelma, myself and our little brother Chaka. They forever changed our lives. We were barely surviving in accommodation with no electricity, no running water, and no hope for the future.
When I was 18, I learned of a program that was enabling Zimbabwean students get accepted into Australian universities. I asked Jess and Laura if they would continue sponsoring me if I got accepted, to which they agreed. I've always admired Laura's success and the way she has always encouraged me. And she has actually shown me that women can actually have successful careers. I hope that many other people in this world can have such a heart like Laura Brown.
Laura encouraged me also to attend university, and I'm in my first year in Charles Darwin University. She is always supportive to me, and she always tells me how much proud she is of me, and she has brought joy and love to my life. Now, Thelma and I are very, very proud that Laura is being honored as Santa Cruz Area Chamber of Commerce Woman of the Year. We have bestowed upon her our honor to call her Mom.
Go, Mom!
There are no words to express the feelings I have for all of the love and support that I have received in the last 20 months from so many friends and colleagues in this community. It's just been overwhelming, the amount of caring that people have for me.
Laura, I'm really excited for you, and I want to say congratulations, and I wish I had a longer time to work with you, and I wish you all the luck in the world.
20 years ago, when Laura Brown joined the Soquel Creek Water District from the city manager's office in Monterey, she talked about the flower gardens in Monterey, the fountains, and the little engine in the Denison Menace Park. Now she talks about hydrology, hydraulics, groundwater recharge, saltwater intrusion. Laura, you're starting to sound like an engineer. What happened? We do miss you, and congratulations on your Woman of the Year award.
Congratulations, Laura, Woman of the Year. Thank you for all your years of leadership here at the district and your steady hand on the tiller and through some turbulent waters at times. My department put together a list of attributes that we appreciate about you. Due to time constraints, let me just say, we're grateful for your desire and your skill to develop an organizational culture that made it not only fun to come to work, but it also made us want to give our best too. Congratulations and many thanks.
Hi Laura, just want to say congratulations on getting Woman of the Year. Good job.
Yeehaw! Laura, you're the rootinest, tootinest water gal in Santa Cruz County. Congratulations on being named Woman of the Year. I admire you for your caring and fun-loving spirit, as well as your get-tough attitude. Congratulations, Laura.
Hi Laura, you know what a dork I am about this kind of stuff, but I could not pass up the opportunity to tell you congratulations. You've been the heart and soul of our district for so long, and I'm just thrilled to see you get this recognition.
I'm particularly touched by how many people came tonight just because of me, and I can't thank you enough.